Picture this, you find yourself standing in a breathtaking location, surrounded by the sights and sounds of this vast realm of Eorzeaguesser or beyond. But there's a twist, you only have one shot to identify where you are in the world of Final Fantasy XIV based on a single location. Think of this as Eorguessr then, if you've ever played that before. The principle is basically the same as I've shown you in a previous video, but with a Final Fantasy XIV twist. Yes, so we're going to be looking at this in a few different videos, mostly because I thought it would be a good idea to continue. A lot of people watched that video and hopefully went over to the actual website and gave Eorguessr a good go. With massive thanks, of course, to Pamplemousse and their team. Of course, there's the socials and information that you can see on screen here. I still think this is one of the best fan-created little minigame websites I've ever seen. And there's even a link to their Ko-Fi as well, if you want to go give them some support, because this is a fantastic project, in my opinion. And yeah, a link in the description and the comment section. Go check it out. So what we're going to do today, I think it would be fair if we took off some of the expansions and just tried the base game. Last time we kind of tried, you know, all 5 situations. I think it would be fair to see if I'm any better at sort of classic knowledge. This might be a little bit too easy for me mentally, though. I have actually given some feedback that was taken on board, where there might be the potentiality for different difficulty modes into the future. So massive shout out to Pamplemousse for contacting me and thanking me and you know, watching the video. It's a fantastic little game, and I really want to see what more you do with it. So here we are then, our first round. Obviously we're in Mordona, right? This is kind of obvious where we would be. And the simple principle, if you've not seen the previous video, is you have a little map in the bottom right corner and you pick a region. So the way you do this is simply by selecting somewhere that it might be. For example, in this case, we're in Mordona. We click on that map. And then, essentially, you have to figure out which side of Mordona we would be, which, in my opinion, is quite simple here because there's the Crystal Tower, which is just down here. Obviously, there's the Crystal Tower just there. And it's trying to pinpoint the exact location. So this is the wonderful lake over here. So can we see the... Yeah, so it's closer to the town than I thought it was. There is that structure there. There is like the whole ramp down. So let's see. This is the way out, and then there's the ramp sort of down, as I would call it. I would say it would be here. Simply because the structures... Oh no, that's that structure. Maybe it's a little bit further down, because this structure here, I believe, is this impassable object, because the way that maps work in Final Fantasy XIV is holes in the map dictate a structure or an obstacle that can't be passed, not necessarily bodies of water or anything like that. I'm going to guess here, simply because of this arch section as well. So I'm thinking that's going to be 100%. Yeah, nice. We've got to redeem ourselves from last time we played this. Oh dear. So next round. This is quite clearly Black Brush. And yeah, I'm fairly sure this is exactly where we are. If we just looked at it from that angle and we weren't allowed to move the mouse, I probably still would have got this because of the train track in a corner. That would have been like the ideal section there. Maybe we'll have to do a we're not allowed to move challenge in this. I see some other YouTubers do that for Eorguessr, so it would work here. Of course, the Aetherite's in location as well. The real question then, isn't that in Eastern Thanalan? No, it's Southern Thanalan. No, it's not Southern Thanalan. It's Central? I think we're looking at here. You see, the problem with me is I don't spend that much time in Thanalan. I think that's Central, isn't it? Doesn't that say Camp Blackbrush? No. Oh man. I think it's here, personally. There's the Aetherite. Oh yeah, and these are the train tracks. Ah, you see, you always have to look out for the things. So, if the aetheryte's there and the track's there, we are stood here because we can see the aetheryte and we can also see the fork in the railway. And we're in front of this cactus. So we're actually probably here because there's only one cactus in front of us and the other cactus is behind. Yeah. That's going to be my solid guess. Nice. Close enough. Whew, just on the edge of that one. Let's see what we get next. Okay, so if I wasn't allowed to move from this position, if that was the game mode, I'm fairly sure this is the entrance to the crypt section for Tamtara Deepcraft, isn't it? I'm pretty sure. Let's just double check. Although, I'm not 100% sure. Actually, no, I am. I've done a video here a long time ago, how blue mages learn their spells, like a parody video. I remember using this wall. It's funny what you remember, isn't it? Oh, look at that. Oh, it looks crazy when you look directly up. That's something you don't really do much in Final Fantasy XIV, is look directly up at the canopies and stuff. Right, so this obviously is in the Shroud. And specifically, this should be Central Shroud. And now I've got to try and remember exactly where the dungeon is. So there's Bent Branch Meadows. There's... It's over here, isn't it? I think this is the end. That's the actual thing we're looking at right there. And then we are kind of here. Because then there's the other wall that goes up next to the tower. The tower's there, the wall's there. Then there's a section of wall, and then there's the entrance. I really think we're somewhere here. Aye, nice. Easy peasy. So far, the game has been very, very... very gentle with me. Maybe the Realm Reborn one is a little bit too simple for me. Maybe I need to pick something I'm less confident with. Like last time, I discovered that Stormblood was my nemesis. So here we are, obviously. This is still Shroud. This is like the border. And we've got the White Mage quests here, or Conjurer quest to begin with. And then over there, we've got Quarry Mill. Because that's where you queue, obviously, for your deep dungeon, right? So this is the South Shroud. Because the South Shroud has an aetheryte here and an aetheryte in Quarry Mill, which means we are closer to here. These are those wooden platforms. We're on a wooden platform. I'm not even sure I've ever stood on this platform before. That's interesting. So there's the end of the bridge that goes into that way, into Eastern Thanalan. So we must be... Are we on like a tower or something above? I didn't even know you could walk on here. Okay, I don't think we're a separate entity from the actual bridge. I don't think we're over here, for example. I think we're here. Yes. Okay, well, that's a place that I knew, but I didn't realize you could actually walk on top of certain platforms. I forget with flying available in the old world areas now. Anywhere is possible. Oh, look at that. If you were to just look simply at that picture without moving the camera, I would say that is in Lenosha. Actually, no, that's a Thanalan rock. Is this inside one of the tribal places? I forget the name of it. Let's find out. Yeah. Okay. Right. Interesting. So I would have got that, I guess. This is where you go when you're doing that. Go find 4 different types of archer for your book quest for the Realm Reborn relic. In fact, there's one of them there. that's one of the NPCs you have to kill. But there's like 2 different types of NPC with the exact same setup and a bow. But they're named differently, yet they can all spawn in the same location. And it's just infuriating. That's one of the things that makes the book stage so painful. Isn't simply the fact that you have to go and kill mobs. It's that they're just annoying to find. So obviously we're over here in southern Thanalan. We've got the Sagoli Desert to the south there. We've got Little Alamigo up there. And this is the section in particular. So that over there is closer to that section. So we're next to a tower. It looks to me, actually, I don't know. This could even be like this walkway here. This is a tough one, actually, because a lot of this scenery kind of looks the same. There's not too much to give it away. I think this is the tower. Is this the one with the ramp? Okay. I think this is here because that's that tower and this is the ramp. And the only reason I know that is because of when I was pulling monsters. I remember one of them spawns on this ramp and runs down. As you walk in, you go around this corner and then there's a gate that you have to walk through. I'm pretty sure to Xanarak. I think that's the name of the place. We're going to guess here. Boom. Easy peasy. Look at that. And that's my relic weapons actually doing work there. So we got a solid... Oh no. We got a solid top score there, unfortunately. We've got an application error. So what we'll do is we'll submit that as an error report to Pamplemouse. But the game itself works. We know we scored highly. So some of the things I would love to see in the future would be obviously, you know, difficulty modes if possible. Maybe make it so there's a fixed camera mode so it doesn't actually let you rotate around. Have that as the difficulty mode. So you've got this mode and then you've got one where you literally are staring towards a scene and you're not allowed to move the mouse. That would be really cool. That's how I would do that, as I've just demonstrated. You have mentioned that they're doing dungeons as well. That's a fantastic idea. Quality of life improvements. One of the things beyond this obvious bug report, which will be gone by the time this video is out most likely, because they're fantastic at what they do. One of the things I would like is the ability to share your score and then have like links to social media. So like it creates a tweet for you or something like that. I don't know how easy that is to do, but I know in Eorguessr there is that kind of stuff as well. Right, let's do something. Let's do Stormblood because I need to redeem my Stormblood knowledge if possible. Okay. All right. So we are clearly in Kugane in the bathhouse. Yeah. See what I mean? If we just had that one picture and was not able to rotate the camera, that would have been a challenge for people who haven't spent a lot of time there, I think. But of course, we're over in Kugane, in Hingashi, and we're to the north, and this is the bathhouse over here. And there's a little, like, that's like the main bit of that. And I think this is where you go up the stairs. Yeah, because the actual bathhouse itself, actually I'm not sure, because there's a hole there. I don't know if it's here. That's a good question. I can't quite tell because the game doesn't represent stairs, does it? We've got the main concourse of the what I call the alleyway here, and then there's the bridge where you pick up the so that's there. That's where you pick up your Monster Hunter collaboration items, funnily enough. So I'm gonna guess that it'd be either in here. This might be a safe guess. Oh man, it was in that section. So I was I literally put my character too far outside. Whoops. Oh no, that's the building start and that's the alleyway. So what I should have done is seen that the two green rooftops were either side. Yeah. Oh well. See what I mean? Stormblood is not... Me and Stormblood don't get on too well for many reasons, but mostly because I just haven't spent enough time in the areas. Oh wow. This is the radio tower thing, right? Oh, there's the pyramid that was used in that questline and then never again since. I really wish they'd done more with that. So obviously we're over here in Girabania. Specifically, this is the peaks. And Yikes. That's the radio tower before it falls, I guess. I think that's what we're looking at. Yeah, because we've got to rotate right around. Then there's the loopy loops. So are we on here? What is this place? Oh, we're on a curve. Oh. Are we on like one of these curves? I didn't even know you could land on these. Holy moly. Because there's the pyramid down there. The inverted pyramid. So if the inverted pyramid is there, so we're either on this one here, which then rotates down onto a platform here. Yeah. Oh no, we're on a rock above that though. Oh no. No, we are on that. It's just a illusion. I think we're here. Because if I move the cursor, that section there is that bit that's below. It's like below us. So I think we're here. Like right on the tippy top of that. Yeah. Okay, that was a pretty good guess. But if it wasn't for the position of the pyramid and the tower, I would have not got that probably. So here we are in Eorguessr. I've stared at this section plenty of times. There's Minago, chilling out. Lise used to stand here, but they moved her in the storyline. So you don't have to even look at Lise anymore when you come here. Holy moly. Right, Girabania. There's a lot of Girabania in this. So this is the war table where they arrange stuff. Wait, why does this look different to me now? Wait, is there another entrance to the peaks? Oh, there is, isn't there? Oh, I forgot about that. Right, so the war table is... Okay, that's... It's like up here, isn't it? Somewhere here. But the tent itself is not going to be displayed... Oh no, maybe these are the tents, right? It's not any taller than that. I think it's somewhere here. Oh no, open tent. Ah, it's the same shape as those, but it's an open tent. Is it really that shape? But there's a tent behind it. I'm not sure. No, it wouldn't be in line with that, would it? I think it's here. I'm going to be terribly wrong. Yeah, it was all the way up there. That's really interesting. If somebody had told me to like just see in the map view and look where is that table, I would have probably placed here because it doesn't feel that far away from the vendors, but apparently it's around the corner. Huh. The more you know. Right, we are very clearly back in Kugane. And there's the Prima Vista floating ominously in the sky, waiting for you to do the Ivlis quests, which are fantastic, by the way. It's a shame about the Ivlis questline ending the way it did, in my opinion, but there we go. Spoilers aside, obviously, let's not get into that. So this is in parallel with the two major bridges and then the third over here. So we're actually here because this is the entrance to the actual proper, residential thing for the Kugane citizens and the royalty, right? Which we have still never seen properly. Perfect. Yes, that one's easy. I think the game's being easy on me now. And then we're over here in Yangsha, quite clearly, because of the rock formations and the lovely, like the dragon gates here. And there's that special cutscene with the shields that are erected here. How can you forget? Now, where specifically in Yangsha are we? We've got like the roller coaster vines, as I call them, which would be an amazing roller coaster, by the way, if that was actually a thing. So this is actually, that's the bridge to Kugane. No, not Kugane. What's Doma Castle? Sorry, brain cells. I have very little of them left. So we're over here in Arthard, in Yangsha, which means we are over here because there's the broken bridge. We're between two buildings here. This is close to where the Dullahan spawns for that fate that gives you a sword. Which is a really, really cool piece of glamour. Can we get this exactly? So we're closer to the edge of that than we are the cross section, because the cross section's over there. So we're like here? Yeah. Very nice. I do love Yangsha. I think it's a fantastic place. Ah, the results page worked this time. I think it might have just been me with my silly cookies or something. I don't know. But we got our score. This is not a great score. You can do better. Right, we'll do one more. One more. Let's do Heavensward. Why not? Okay. Interesting. So that is Enix Shrine. Is this Tailfeather or near Tailfeather? There's the red chocobo forest. So Tailfeather's actually between this location and that. Interesting. So we're in Dravania, in the Fallen's. So Enix Shrine's over there. Tailfeather's there. And this square section. Oh, is this where Quirl Regina spawns? I think so, right? Is it? Or is it a different fate? I can't remember. My knowledge of fates and things is going to come into question now. Oh, you've got these interesting trees as well that look like the, what are they called? Bow trees or something? That you get in Australia and parts of the real world. They're really cool though, aren't they? They look like giants striding amongst the earth. Yeah, I think we're probably somewhere over here. Well, we're not. Holy moly. Okay. So it was a similar idea, but I was thrown off by the fact there was a piece of stonework on the floor. I thought that was that. Interesting. Interesting. I suppose what I should have done is thought about how in line we are with Enix Shrine. I don't know, really. I don't think I would have got that, because all of this side section has the red chocobos. I don't know. I probably would have got it if I'd spent any time seeing whatever's going on here. I don't think I've ever been to that side for some reason. Interesting. I'm getting quite a lot wrong here. So there's Alexander, which, if you've never done the raid series, by the way, the storyline is fantastic. Then we're inside a bridge. So that's Matoya's cave down there. Okay. So this is the Great Goobel Library. And these are the stairs that go up to it that have elementals that spawn on them. And hardly anybody ever goes up these stairs. Okay, so we're over in the hinterlands. And there's Alexander. Right. Library's here. So we are... That's a good question. That's a very good question. Is Matoya's... Matoya's cave's like down here. Oops. So Matoya's cave would be like down here somewhere. Probably there. Which means that this is the stairs. The stairs go up in like a loopy fashion. Because they start here, then they go up. And we're just before the first turning to that direction. So I think we're there. Nice. Okay. That was a little bit of guesswork, to be honest, on which part of the stairs we were on. But yeah, Alexander. Yeah, we got Idleshire over there with the big sticky up bit. Nice. For our third round then, we did this one last time and we got it wrong. So we're not going to make that mistake again. Yeah. Bish bash bosh. Yeah, we got lucky with that one since we've already done it. And then our final, our fourth one. Okay. So that's where you go fight Nidhogg. All right. And there's, yeah, okay, all right. And Zenith in the distance, and we're on a tower. Okay, can I figure out where exactly in the Churning Mist this is? So, if we can see the area up there. Hold on a minute. Right, so you come into Dravanian, from the Dravanian Forelands. This area is Mogholm. And then you've got this section over here. So that goes to the area that way, or even here. Yeah, I think here, right? I think the area is up there. Then there's that like floating bit with a dudes on it, I remember. This is some kind of tower. Oh, is this... I don't know. It could be here. This could be the gate. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. Because I think that section is the bit over there. And then you can see, like... How are we doing in line with the actual big tower of Zenith? Not bad, actually. Not bad. This does have a big courtyard full of stuff, and there is a door wall. I think it's here. I think, but specifically, that's the door we're looking at. So I think we're in this tower. Wow. That's a bit of guesswork. I had absolutely no idea. The thing is with the Churning Mist is there are so many different locations that kind of are in the same state. I found that one quite tricky. That was fun. And then our final one then is obviously over in Kurthus. By the looks of it, where are we? Kurthus Western? We've got ice sprites. Ooh. Is this not the place where you go into the basement and there's that, the Shiva storyline, no? Oh man, I don't remember, like, much. I probably have to play through the game again. I think this is Western Highlands. I actually think it's over here with these buildings. Hold on, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's cheat. 1, 2, 3. But do you count that one as a fourth? Not really. I think we're here because of the shape of that and then that one opposite. I really do. Oh, was this place called Hemlock? Is that the name? I think that's what that says in Eorzean. Yeah, I remember this place. The carriage, though. The carriage could be over here because this is that shed. I think we're here. We could be there, but I think we're here because of the way that we can see those two buildings. Ayy. It pays to do your quests. There's no way you would know where this is if you had never done quests, because it just looks like another abandoned place in the wilderness. So our final score then, we nearly got a perfect, but we messed up Dravania, and that's because everywhere kind of looks the same. But yeah, it would be so cool if there was a share your score with your friends button. That would probably have, that would allow for extra engagement as well with social media, which is always fun, and always showing off your top scores and things. I mean, I know we could just take a screenshot of this, but it'd be really cool if we had that kind of interaction. Anyway, you've seen Eorguessr today, and I think everybody here is probably wanting to prove that they're a better finder of locations than me. I want to know your top scores, which one you find, the most fun out of all of these, or if you like having it on everything. Do you, like me, wish there was also an extra rounds button so we could have like more than 5 rounds? Let's say up to 20 or 25 rounds. That would be fun. That would be a lot of fun. Yeah, basically, my feedback for this is just more. It's fantastic. Of course, if you want to go support the creator, there is the information on screen, and of course, the link in the description and in the comment will take you to their page. So if you want to give them feedback, you can directly. If you want to put some feedback in the comment section of this video, though, I know that the creator did actually watch the last one. So if you do have some constructive criticism of ways they could improve or things that you might want to see, there's no guarantees, but they could probably see what you say, and that would be awesome. Anyway, much love. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'm probably going to play some more of this in the future. It's too much fun, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.